ladies and gentlemen. Today I'm gonna play with my hair. I have it up in pigtails specifically to show you just how much of it I have. It is on the longer side of life. It comes down to my rib cage, even though it used to be longer, but there was an incident with a hairdresser and now we're here. But today I decided to curl my hair. Now I do already have a video of how I curl my hair with a sock bun, and I do have like 2 videos on how I straighten my hair, and I do have a number of videos on how I braid my hair too. But I don't have a video where I curl my hair with a hair curler. And I've never in my life curled my hair with a hair curler that's this skinny. It's so tiny. So I'm gonna turn it on and I'm gonna brush out my hair. I am excited to see what this is gonna turn out like. I love big bouncy curls in my hair, and I love soft curls in my hair. Anything to just make it look like it's done and not just dry. But I've never really done curls as tight as this. And in case you were wondering, yes, this is part of being bored in quarantine, even though today we got notice that classes are going to continue in about a week, so I should probably get on top of that. But I'm going to say my hair is all brushed out and one is in my face. To protect my hair from the heat damage, I put argan oil in my hair after I washed it last night. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to section my hair off halfway through my ears, if that makes sense. Usually I just go above my ears, but then that's a bit of a big section and I think I want this to be small. So I'm going to go over my ears, down to here, halfway, straight back. And then the rest I'm going to pick up and tie up. To tie my hair up for now, I'm going to pick up one of my hair elastics again and put it around the bun. Okay, so in theory I know how to curl my hair, but I haven't done it in a while, and I played with this piece a bit to figure it out. But now I can tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to take a piece that's about 1 inch wide, like so. Make sure it's separated from the rest. Then I'm going to pick up the curling iron. It has a little handle, but I'm going to ignore that because it's also metal and it's easier to just wrap your hair around the thing. So I'm going to put it down and then take my hair around it all the way to the end, making sure I still have a little piece to hold onto. Wait a few seconds and then feel here at the base. Once you can feel the heat coming through and it's kind of burning you, then you let go of the curl. So for now, I'm still waiting a bit. It's not warm enough. Obviously, the thicker your hair is and the thicker the section you're taking, the longer you're gonna have to wait, but that's about warm enough. Now I can let go, just slide it out, and then I have a curl. As you can see, this top part kind of folds over each other. That's because I took it sideways. And this bottom part where I didn't really put it sideways, it's more of a tight coil. One thing you want to make sure is you don't miss any loose hairs. Otherwise, you have these random hairs longer than the rest because they're not curled like the rest. So make sure you grab all of those and wrap it again. The way you wrap it, like clockwise or counterclockwise, really doesn't matter. In the contrary, it looks better if you don't wrap them all the same way around. So just do whatever. Now again, remember you're feeling for the heat to come through. That's getting a bit too warm, so I'm going to let go and let another curl down. There we go. Now I'm just gonna toss it to the back and do the other side. So obviously I have a whole head of curls to do and it's going to take a while. So I'm going to put on some Reddit that I can listen to and then keep doing this. And then hopefully soon I'll have a head full of curls. Like this one. Now to loosen up the curls a bit, I took my hands through the top and literally just ran them through. Now it looks like this. So for the next section, I'm throwing my hair down. I'm going to untie my hair. And this time I'm going to go from my ears. So I'm going to put my thumbs here, straight to the back, as I'm going to tie up the top half of my hair, which is what I'm going to do. So I am throwing it in a bun. Again, I'm going to put my elastic around it and then rinse and repeat for all the layers until we get to the top. Hi. What you doing? Thank you. Okay, so the next time I'm doing this, I'm putting in hairspray because all the curls have practically already fallen out and I just did them, which is probably because I haven't curled my hair in ages with a hot tool. But we're gonna continue. I have another piece to do and I want to show you how I do the front pieces. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna throw everything back so it doesn't get in my way. I'm gonna split my hair the way I want it split. So for that, I take it here from the front, but instead of going straight back, I go from the front at the side to the middle at the back so that the hair is spread more evenly. Take it forward like so, which is quite the look, I can tell you that much. And I'm gonna loosely put a hair tie around the rest to just keep it back. Also, my neighbor's mom was really cute for bringing me tea and I really appreciate it. So I'm gonna start with a section at the back. I'm gonna split it off and then take this. And what makes it easier is if you aim it down and then curl your hair around it while it's aimed downwards. And while I twirl, I kind of push my hair up so there's enough space on the curling iron for all of my hair to go on. So do that and then hold it and then touch to my hair to wait for it to get warm. Just gonna take a while because this is a thick piece. I'd say that's getting warm, so I'm gonna just pull it off. Look at that, and just toss it back. And then do another piece. At the bottom, I kind of took my hair like this and wrapped it, but at the top, it's easier to have it pointed downwards. That way, all your curls are gonna have the same shape to them, if that makes sense. They'll all have the same angle to them, even though you twist them this way or that way. Can you hear my cable? But just aim the wand downwards. Wrap your hair around it, make sure there's enough space for all your hair on there. I can hold it with just my one hand. And then I have the other hand for all the itches and scratches I have. But don't get too involved with your other hand in something else because it gets warm real quick and then it burns. And you don't want to have that situation. So just keep it nearby. And this is such a cute pose down here. Very comfortable. Now that it's warm, I'm just going to pull it off. Again, look at that curl. Toss it to the back. I am excited to see the final result, even though I've seen what it looks like throughout. It just looks different once it's the top part. You get to see the way it's going to frame your face and all that. I haven't done hair videos in such a long time. I used to do a lot of hair braids and stuff. I was really into that in high school, but then I got a bit more into the makeup. I then did film another hair braiding tutorial in my first year of how I would like braid my hair from going to campus. And that thing got like no views at all. So I was like, okay, fine, I get it. No one likes me doing my hair. And then I don't know what inspired it, but I decided I'm gonna straighten my hair and I'm gonna film it for you guys. And it's a very thrown together video. I'm sitting in pretty much the equivalent of my PJs, something just comfy to wear at home, and I'm straightening my hair, not even wearing makeup or anything. I don't even remember what I was straightening it for. But my hair is long and I've been growing it out for a while, so I might just as well play with it and curl it. I think I might be a big fan of this curling thing, depending on how this turns out. For this front piece, this big piece, I'm kind of going to split it in two so that I can curl that a little better. Now, for those of you that don't watch my vlogs and don't know about when I went to get my hair cut, I'm going to inform you about my haircut horror story. What happened was I decided I wanted to learn how to cut my own hair in my first year, okay? Because as much as I love cutting my hair, and as much as I know it's needed to cut your hair frequently, to keep it healthy, to grow it out long, I didn't have the time to cut my hair in my first year. I had to go home to my parents because my hairdresser was there, and I just never went back. I was kind of situated in my own apartment, so I never got around to it, but I didn't want to be walking around with split ends because I decided, I think like in grade 10, grade 11 probably, that I wanted to grow out my hair and have it really long. And I wanted to keep trimming my ends to make sure it keeps looking good. So I bought myself a pair of hair cutting scissors from the pharmacy, and I decided to just watch a bunch of tutorials and figure out how to do it myself, you know, so that's what I did. But going to a hair salon and having them wash your hair and massage your head and cut your hair for you and bring you tea and everything's just such a nice experience, and I missed it. So I was like, I want to go do that again. I want them to keep the style because I have like a soft curve in my hair. It's kind of like a V but not, it's a soft curve instead, and I have like diagonals at the front of my hair. I wanted to keep that, but I wanted someone else to do it for me. And my mom, being the nice person she is, was like, okay, well, when you come home, I'll treat you. I'll take you to a hair salon. And I was like, yeah, let's do it. You don't have to, but it would be so nice. And then we did a bunch of girly stuff. We like went to have our brows threaded and we went to do our hair. But my mom likes supporting local businesses, which is a good thing. I also believe in doing that. To a big corporation, doesn't matter if you buy from them or not, but to a local business, every customer literally counts. And it really makes a difference to them, so support local where you can. But I regret doing it with my hair because this lady, it seemed like a part of her house that she had renovated to be a hair salon, and there were a few people working there. They were quite established by now, but they were also still not big, you know. But we went there and this lady was like, oh no, she'll wash my hair, she'll cut my hair. The washing part was okay. It was a little on the cold side, but I wasn't gonna be like, hi, I want you to change the temperature. So I just kind of left it. I can deal with cold water. And I told her, you know, I mostly cut my own hair. It's something I decided I want to learn how to do. So if there are any dead ends I missed, please make sure you get all of it because I want to walk out of here with healthy hair. And she looked at my hair and was like, yeah, I hate it. Well, she didn't say that, but yeah, she looked at me quite disapproving and I was like, okay, what do you mean? And she's like, no, you have a lot of dead ends. We're going to have to cut it off. And I was like, okay, cool. go ahead, you have to cut it off. And then she cut off so much. I definitely didn't have dead ends that bad because I often check my hair, number one, and number two, before this, I went to hairstylists near my home and I checked out there and I asked them what they think of my hair and how I've been cutting it. You know, should I change anything about it? Have I been missing split ends and whatnot? And most of them told me my hair is pretty nice. They just recommend a bit of a different shampoo, and I agree. I've been using a cheap shampoo because student. But for the most part, they're like, my hair's pretty healthy. I shouldn't have to cut too much, whatnot. And then this lady cut off this much of my hair. This much. Do you know how long it takes to grow your hair that long? Oh my gosh, she cut off so much. My hair was like down. It was like starting to touch my hip bones. And that's what I was going for. That's what I wanted. I wanted hair that long. And I was finally getting to where I wanted to be. And this lady just went, nah, and cut off so much of it. I walked out of there with my hair above my chest. It was so short, and I was just like, what did you do? And she didn't even cut it straight. She didn't even cut it straight. Can you believe that? She looked at my hair when she was done and started braiding it. Put it in a French braid, mind you. Not even a good French braid, because I can do a better French braid myself. Just to kind of like hide what she had done. And I could see at the end of the French braid that even that part looked choppy and unstraight. And I was like, oh my gosh, what is going on? And then my mom paid. And we left, and I held this piece too long. And then the second I got in the car, I immediately undid the braid to just see what damage it had been done. And my hair went from down here, like beyond where the camera can see, to up here, to here. And I was like, there's nothing we can do now. I hate it because now my braids were short. My braids were nice and long. It was like this nice, elegant rope. If it was braided hanging over your shoulder, now it just came to like here, this ridiculous thing. If we put in a ponytail, my ponytail didn't hang as long. I was like, I hate this, and it took me so long to get beyond this point, and now we're back. But there's nothing I could do, and I just made peace with it. I complained to my neighbor about it a lot, about how short my hair was. I'd like be like, okay, I did my hair, and then it's short. And they said, no, it's not that bad, it's not short. But it's short. And I haven't gone back to a hair salon since, even though this only happened like last year, August. It's not that long ago. I've just been cutting my own hair again since. And from now on, I'll either do it on my own or professional. Anyways, let's see what this looks like if I ruffle it up a bit. This one I held way too long. I think because some curls had fallen out, I'm going to go back in with this and just catch some of these parts underneath to give them a stronger curl again. Something like that. I'm not going to worry about being too neat right now. For future reference, I would definitely recommend using a hairspray when you're curling your hair, so you can make sure your curls don't fall flat. However, my hairspray is in here. I didn't bring it when I was packing for the quarantine. I wasn't thinking I'm going to be doing my hair, so I just left it. Plus, the brand of hairspray I have, my grandma gave it to me, so it smells like my grandma to me, which is no surprise. Inherently, if it's the one she uses, it's going to smell like her. But every time I like put it on, I'm like, I smell like a grandmother. So I should try a different brand and make sure it's cruelty-free too. Remember to turn your heating appliances off when you're not using them anymore. And then with all my hair forward, I guess this is the final result. And I very much understand why people love curling their hair, because I really like what this looks like. And it took me about 20 minutes, which is how long it takes me to straighten my hair anyways. So if I'm going to straighten my hair, I might just well curl my hair. So it's like one takes longer than the other. But then yeah, this is what it looks like. If you do small curls on long hair, I got volume in my life and I feel adorable. And the nice thing about curls is they fall out quite nice, especially if you washed your hair just before doing this. And because there's kind of hair everywhere, you don't really see frizz that bad. I feel adorable. Before I sign off, I want to hear about your bad hair cutting experience. I know everyone has a bad experience with going to a hairdresser, and I want to hear yours. I'm sure it's very entertaining. I'm sure mine is mellow in comparison. So please feel free to drop that in the comments so we can all have a good laugh about what happened. Anyways, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed watching me play with my hair as much as I enjoyed doing it. And then I'll be seeing you again next time. Bye!